Hi everybody and welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's Mr. Luke. Today we're having a speaking test of Ielts 6.0. This is somebody who you already are familiar with. This is Reko. Reko, say hello.
Hello.
Now before I continue with the questions for him, he's going to give you a brief introduction of himself. So please tell the people about yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Don, but you can also call me Reko. Currently I'm 17 years old and I'm a student at Long High School. Let's talk about my hobbies. In my free time, I usually play sport and play games, and that's all.
That's good. We need to relax somehow. What is your favorite game that you're playing currently?
Currently, I play a lot of games, especially Free Fire.
Free Fire. Why Free Fire? Because the rounds are quick. You can. How long is one game in Free Fire?
I think 15 minutes.
15
also.
minutes. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's not like, for example, Arena Valor.
Because
right?
my classmate played a lot. So.
Yeah. Well, we play games because we have friends to play with.
Yeah.
That's the most important part. Now let me start with the questions. The first question is about a word called squabble. Do you understand what does it mean?
It means like a small argument with other people, but it's not really important.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Argument about small stuff in general. So my next question is about squabbling. Do you squabble with anyone in your family sometimes or with your friends?
No, family is not, but friends, I would say I usually squabble with my friends, especially my best friends.
I see.
For example, when we have a small agreement about disagree on decisions, or when we have different opinions, but however we will make sure to talk it out right away and resolve it quickly.
Absolutely.
After an argument, it makes me feel a little bit regret, but
no, that's okay because while we are having an argument, we are clearing up our differences, and that's making our bond stronger.
Yeah.
So, do you lose your temper sometimes?
Actually, I am a person who tries to stay calm in all situations.
Indeed, you're
Yeah.
keeping your cool all the time.
But but sometimes I will get frustrated if some people who try to interrupt me or when I feel disrespected.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
And that is when I feel when I get a little bit angry.
Yeah, well, we lose our temper one way or another.
And so you need to keep a cool head and control your emotion in all situations.
Absolutely, and which is not very easy for some people.
Yeah.
Now, the next question, I know you are still 17, but sooner or later you're going to tie the knot. How long do you think a couple should date before getting married?
From my perspective, the length of time a couple date before getting married doesn't have a fixed number. Because it really depends on their fully understanding, their values, goals, or even their communication style.
Yes, and they have to appreciate each other's personality.
Yeah.
I tied the knot after just six months. No, is it 6 months? Yeah, less than 1 year. So please don't judge people
Yeah.
about that. Okay. So, were you a disobedient child when you were younger?
Of course, yes. I used to be obedient when I was a child. I remember at that time I really enjoyed playing games, but my parents didn't allow me to play. Yeah, but I didn't care and I still play it. So it made my parents was
After they went to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Who hasn't done that? Okay. You are a high school student currently, and I know that high school students are faced with a lot of hardships. Can you name one of the hardships that you have there?
As far as I'm concerned, there's a variety of challenges, and the most common ones is academic pressure. They have to face with a lot of exam at school, particular with student in grade 12, they need to have a university
Yeah, the entrance exams,
Yeah.
they are so feared and so dreadful for
It's
some.
quite special.
Yeah. You still have some time before encountering that. Okay. Let's talk about environment a little bit, Reko.
Okay.
We all already know that we have environmental issues. And can you tell the people what could we do eventually to preserve the environment?
Like we can care for the environment by doing a small action but big impact, like reducing reduce plastic.
Yeah.
And maybe we can use public transport. Yeah.
Absolutely, because in that way we're going to reduce a little bit to a personal level.
We also raise the awareness and encourage people to protect the environment.
Absolutely, this is very well said.
Yeah.
And this is going to mark the end of our speaking test. Reko, if you have anything on mind, you could share with the others. If not,
Nothing.
we can wish them good night.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, everybody.